Hey guys, IceWire here and welcome to another Jurassic World Evolution video. And today we're going to be having a sit down, chat, discussion, thingamajooby about something that, well, it's a feature that I wish was in Jurassic World Evolution, but sadly it is not. But what would it look like if it was in the game? First off, if you're new here, welcome and hello. And if you've been here for a while, welcome back. It is good to see you. And what we're going to be talking about today is juvenile dinosaurs. Yep, little cute baby dinosaurs, of course. But sadly for past me and present me and for many of you, that never came to fruition. We sadly did not get any baby dinosaurs or anything of the like, which sucks. I think it would have been a really awesome feature, as, you know, yeah, how can you go wrong with baby dinosaurs, man? I mean, that's just icing on the cake right there. If there were baby dinosaurs in Jurassic World Evolution, I would have pre-ordered effective immediately. I am not even joking. But it brings the question to mind. What if we did have juvenile dinosaurs in Jurassic World Evolution? Now, I have been scouring the internet. And by scouring I mean scrolling through Reddit at like 2 in the morning because I can't sleep and happening upon some random posts here and there. And some of the posts that I have come across have been some users who have taken some time to render what baby dinosaurs would look like in Jurassic World Evolution, which you've probably seen in my thumbnail and you're about to see right now. First off, I want to give a huge thank you to one Ballada9. Thank you so much for giving me permission. I did ask this person permission to use their photos, so I just want to give a quick little shout out to that Reddit user. So once again, thank you so much for letting me use these. Because, you know, you can't go around using people's photos without credit, people. It's rude. Anyway, into the photos we go, shall we? Now, first up, as we can see here, we have a little Velociraptor family. So we got a little mama raptor with a tiny little baby raptor. Now first off, I just want to say that this is really well done. Like, this is, oh, I love it. It just looks so, like it belongs in the game. Like, you'd see this in the game. Now before I, you know, explode from all the cuteness of this photo, I do want to say that this is actually, like, on a very serious note, a really well done render. When I pictured baby dinosaurs, well, like the possibility of having baby/juvenile dinosaurs in Jurassic World Evolution, this was the sort of thing that I was imagining. Now, I'm probably going to repeat that statement again once I show the next two images that I have lined up, but I just want to point that out now. It looks fantastic. And you can even tell like the small subtle differences between the mama raptor and the baby raptor. Whereas the baby raptor's face, it's a lot, you know, smaller, softer. You know, while it does have teeth, it isn't as dangerous looking as its mama's, and the eyes are a little bigger, just a smidge. So it doesn't just look like a copy and paste and size down of the original mama dinosaur. Even the skin on its back looks a lot smoother. It sounds a little weird for me to say that, I know, but when you look at the mother dinosaur and the baby, you can tell the baby just looks a lot smoother. Like, it looks like a baby, you know? It looks like a little baby dino. Now, I highly doubt, even though I would love this with all of my heart and soul, to have baby dinosaurs in Jurassic World Evolution, since, you know, we did see baby dinosaurs in Jurassic World, the little petting zoo. You know, kids were riding the dinosaurs. It was great. And there have been baby dinosaurs throughout the Jurassic Park franchise. Even though it is now technically Jurassic World, still there was baby T-Rex in the Lost World, and of course there was the small baby raptor that Alan Grant got to hold at the beginning of Jurassic Park. So in canon, it wouldn't be too far-fetched to actually have the baby dinosaurs. But given the recent chatter around sizing issues with dinosaurs like the Spinosaurus and the Gigantosaurus, up against the T-Rex, I highly doubt that they would probably throw something like this in the game. But just imagine it, okay? This is a imagine if video here. And with that, we're moving on to the next image. And it is, of course, a Bubba T-Rex with its mama. Now, One Ballada 9, the person that created these images, did mention in this post in regards to the T-Rex that they looked at the Lost World for reference for the little baby T-Rex, and I gotta admit, I've seen a few people take issue with like the sizing of the snout and stuff, but it looks great. It looks bloody great. I like it. It reminds me straight off the bat of the little Bubba from the Lost World, which was my first Jurassic Park movie. Don't judge me. I was 5. I just saw dinosaurs and picked the DVD. But anyway, before I get off topic, let's get into what I think of this image right here. Now, originally, I'll admit, when I first started seeing the renders go around, I think it might have been the very first handful of them that started floating around the Jurassic World Evolution subreddit. I gotta admit, they kind of just looked like copy-pasted and then like sized down versions of the adult dinosaurs, so I was a little bit off-put. Whereas the recent ones that I've seen like this, they've actually taken the time to like make these baby dinosaurs look unique compared to their parent counterparts, which I really appreciate, because you know, you don't want to see a copy-pasted image, you know, it kind of makes you feel a little bit about it. Whereas with this, I can actually believe it. I like that the colouring of the little one is more unique compared to its mama, who I think that's the alpine skin for the T-Rex. I could be wrong, but I'm very certain that is the alpine skin. And also, this is, once again, me fangirling over the cuteness, but look at the tiny hands! Tiny hands! Don't you just want to hug it? I mean, you'll die in the process, but at least you'll die happy, right? Overall, I think the T-Rex one is a really well done render. I like that they've made the baby more unique compared to its mother, and I get the vibe that this mama is very protective of her baby. And I think that would also be an interesting thing to see in Jurassic World Evolution, would be if they did have little baby ones, how protective they would be, and like how they'd interact with the adults and how the adults would interact with them. I don't know, it's just, I'm just spitballing ideas here, but you get what I mean. You know, just seeing how the baby dinosaurs would interact with everything and everyone around them would be really interesting in my opinion. And finally, we have a Maiasaura with its little baby. Now, I think this one is my favorite of all 3 of them. At first it was the raptor, but then I saw this and I adore it so much. I mean, you've got the little baby, it's got a different coloration from its mother, and it's just like up on its hind legs, just sort of like looking up at his mama, and it's just, it's wholesome, it's believable, and that is what makes this such a bloody good image. It's just how believable it is, like just with the little pose and just how the dinosaurs appear to be interacting with each other. Now, of course, one of the features that was sadly not included in the final product was the ability for dinosaurs to move in herds, which I know for a fact bummed out a lot of us, along with carnivores not hunting in packs. So, you know, the smaller carnivores, I mean, the raptors and the dilos and Deinonychus, they don't hunt in packs, which is kind of stupid. But if they did, and remember this is all just hypotheticals here, but what if dinosaurs did move in herds, just like Alan Grant said? And we got to see the little bubbas moving with their mothers while they roam their enclosures. Come on, it would be great. It would be a bloody good addition to the game. Now, after reviewing all these images, and also in part just squeeing over the cuteness, I do want to give my final thoughts on this, and that is, if they did eventually include juvenile dinosaurs, I think something like this would make a lot of people very happy. I've seen a lot, and I do mean a lot of people on these subreddit posts being 100% happy with this and saying, oh, I wish this was in the game. Now, of course, there is a downside to having juveniles in the park, because eventually juveniles could be picked off by other bigger carnivores. And I don't know about you, but as much as I would love having baby dinosaurs in my park, I would be terrified of them getting eaten by other dinosaurs. I don't know, the thought of it is unsettling, and I think perhaps that is part of why they're not a feature, along with the whole sizing dealio. We're not even going to go into that. That is a topic for another time entirely. But it is something to consider in regards to the exclusion of these little ones. But in favour of them being in Jurassic World Evolution, however, I think if you had like a little, I don't know, like an extra building option for a petting zoo, or just the ability to make some sort of like petting zoo like there was in Jurassic World, you know, the kids on the dinosaurs. Even though there's no children, like children guests in Jurassic World, if they just made like a petting zoo type of thing, and then you got to choose what little ones went in there, along with just like the regular enclosures so they can roam around with their mothers or whatever, I think that would be really interesting. And also a great gameplay feature. I mean, it's just like with puppies, kittens, foals, calves, lambs, you name it. You can't go wrong with baby animals. I mean, everyone loves them. And hell, what's better than baby dinosaurs? Anyway, that is it for me for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Would you want to see your baby dinosaurs? What did you think of these renders? Do you like them? Do you not like them? Would you like to see this in your games? Let me know what you're thinking down in those comments below. And finally, once again, a huge thank you to 1Ballada9 for letting me use your images. I really appreciate it. They are awesome. You did a bloody great job on them. If you like this, be sure to give it a like and or subscribe if you are new and you've had a look around my channel, you enjoyed this video, and you think I might be your cup of tea. Do consider checking out my Patreon as it fuels the growth of my content's quality and the variety and production of said content that you guys get to see on the channel. And of course, a massive thank you to my current patrons. They are Cosmo Ironic, Nicholas Montoya, Caroline Richardson, and Cooladora. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel, and if you want to see your name shouted out at the end of the video and many others in the future, do consider checking out my Patreon. Anyway, it is IceWire signing off, and I'll see you introverts later next time on the channel. Have a lovely day / night wherever you are in the world. Bye!